on, Arnie, you want to get on here for a minute?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd love to, Gary. Thank you, Gary.
Thanks,
Hi, TJ.
Arnie, for coming. How you doing? Congratulations.
Winded from walking these steps. I'm not used to it anymore.
But again, congratulations on getting inducted to the Hall of Fame. Just tell us a little bit about what it means to you.
It's the most humbling experience I think I'll ever go through, because you've heard the old expression, I'm not worthy, and that's what I feel. There are so many other people that are more worthy of this, but to be honored like this for living my dream and doing what I love to do, you can't ask for anything any better.
And you're still doing it.
Yes. Except tomorrow I get a day off the radio, and then we're back on the road again, and we'll start doing it again.
And you got a break from a car show tonight.
You're right. You're right. This is the first time I've been up here in the press box since I retired from broadcasting. Brian and I used to do this along with Steve Suprick, and we had a ball, and it's been a great time.
Awesome. And talk a little bit about what's going to happen tomorrow before I let you go.
Tomorrow is the induction. There's a brunch, and then we get inducted, and it's just a great honor. I have no idea what to expect. I've never been through this before.
Well, again, congratulations, Arnie. I saw you the other day. I said you were the Hall of Famer. You said almost, so I guess I can officially call you the Hall of Famer now, right?
No,
still
tomorrow.
Not. Well, I won't see you, but so I'm going to just say it now.
Once we get to through the induction, then it's official. Then you can say it's official.
Well, unofficially, the Hall of Famer, Mr. Arnie Amber, WMBS DJ. Arnie, congratulations.
Thank you so much. TJ,
Take care.
thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
And Gary, thank you for letting me have your headset.
That's Arnie Amber, everybody, WMBS's own, and now a Hall of Fame member here at Uniontown High School. The Red Raiders coming on the field. We'll take a break here on our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, and it's a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS Facebook Live. At Grace Veterinarian Services, they know your pets are more than just pets. They are family. With the latest techniques and cutting-edge laser surgical technology, your pet will spend less time recovering and more time back on their feet, all four of them. Their goal is giving your pet the very best care. Grace Veterinarian Services offers a wide variety of services that include wellness exams and preventative care, vaccinations, and surgical services such as spay, neuter, and dental. For an appointment, call 724-437-4191 or visit gvs.vet. In a world of big corporations, there is something special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and putting the community first. Come experience the Mike Kelly difference today when you buy from the Mike Kelly Automotive Group. You buy from family. Gary?
Chips Residential Service here at the Bill Power Stadium. Another one of our fine sponsors. Is your heat on the fritz? Has your AC stopped working? Are your pipes backed up? I hope not. For all your heating, air conditioning, electric, and plumbing emergencies, Chips Residential Services is here for you. Located in Uniontown and offering 24-hour emergency services. Call 724-366-8046 and get the help you need today from Chips Residential Services. And one last one we have there, Misfit Pooch. Misfit Pooch Mobile Spa is a fully mobile dog spa serving Fayette and Westmoreland counties, and they are ready to get your pooch looking great today. Why wait? Make the call to Misfit Pooch Mobile Spa today, 724-912-1127. That's 724-912-1127 for Misfit Pooch Mobile Spa. And get your dog looking great. That's what we need, good-looking dogs.
We do. And again, our pregame show is being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes, and they will get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Call 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. And we are now ready for the starting lineups, and they're being brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown, a different name but the same team, providing the same exceptional digestive care in our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams. Mr. Frankhauser.
Thanks, DJ. For the Red Raiders across the field, which is a little bit unusual. We're used to seeing the Red Raiders on this side of the field, but starting on offense, a senior-laden offensive line at left tackle, number 77, Gary Smitley, a 6'3", 300-pound senior. At left guard, number 88, Leonard Tucker, 5'11", 250-pound senior. At center, number 70, Cam Watkins, a 6'3", 300-pound center. At right guard, number 52, Chase Brumley, 6'2", 220, also a senior. At right tackle, number 74, Aiden Kiefer. He's a 6'6", 255-pound senior. I was talking to you earlier, TJ. I don't remember ever seeing a line that big, but they
had some big guys up there.
They should be moving that pile. In the backfield, quarterback is number 12, Cam Dugan. He's a 5'11", 150-pound sophomore. At fullback, number 22, Michael Thomas, 5'11", 200-pound sophomore. We'll also see number 5, David Ranito. He's a 5'10", 220-pound senior. At tailback, number 30, Jameer Walker, 6 foot, 190-pound sophomore, along with number 3, Nathan Searock, a 6 foot, 150-pound senior. And number 28, Torrey Grooms, a 6 foot, 185-pound senior. Wide receiver, Calvin Winfrey, number 1. He's a 6'1", 160-pound senior. And number 2, Kellen Milsom, a 6'1", 175-pound senior. TJ, taking a look at the starters for Perry, as provided to us by their head coach, Stephen Hale. Looks like Nazim Tunzel, he's going to be a tight end wearing number 8. Santonio Barnett is the quarterback. He wears number 9. Chaz Jackson, a wide receiver, wearing number 10. A running back, Ramonte Hunter, he's wearing number 11. Looking down the lineup, Deontay Herring, a wide receiver, he's wearing number 18. DeAvery Latimer, running back, wearing number 26. Pitus Pierre is a wide receiver. He wears number 27. And along that line, the tackle would be J-Ron Smith. He wears number 55. Ramon Holiday, the center, wearing number 51. A guard, Terry Brooks, wearing number 58. At tackle, Jerron Powell, he wears number 54, and at the other guard, Shadon Booker, wearing number 77. Here's the opening kick.
And the Raiders get it up to about the 35-yard line. The kicker was Micaiah Caroline for Perry. And on the return for the Red Raiders was Torrey Groom. So Uniontown will start here at the 33-yard line here as we're just underway from Bill Power Stadium on this final Friday in August. Hard to believe, Gary.
It sure is. A sun-drenched field out in a high heat and humidity. We may see some cramping here if these guys don't liquidate.
So first Red Raider possession here. Quarterback is Cam Dugan, the sophomore. He'll turn and give it, and this is going to be Walker. And short yardage for Walker off the right side up to about the 38-yard line. So call it about a 5-yard pickup there, 2nd and 5.
Number 30, Jamari Walker, the ball carrier. Tackle made for the Commodores.
Look for the Red Raiders to keep it on the ground here. That this Perry squad just coming in, very limited practice for them. Coach told us they actually picked up some players today.
And we count, I believe, 30 players on the roster, 32 on the roster. Yeah, 2nd down and 5. Another handoff here. They'll go to the left side, and about a 2-yard pickup up to the 40. Michael Thomas that time for Uniontown, and they'll be in the 3rd down and about 3 here.
From the Uniontown 40-yard line.
So give him 2 on the carry. First 3rd down for the Red Raiders. Got it out to the 40-yard line.
So we'll call it a 3rd and 3. Red Raiders at the line.
Running behind that huge offensive line.
With a pistol formation and a sidecar to Dugan's right or left. Here comes Walker. Walker to the outside. First down and more. Crosses midfield and into Perry territory at about the 47-yard line. So the Red Raiders convert there on a third down.
So give him 12 on that carry.
Tackle made by Commodores number 27.
Second carry already with 17 yards.
The spot of the ball is now the
Petus Pierre, the stop for Perry, but not before Uniontown first down to the Commodores 48.
Oh, it's a fumble. Looks like the no, I'm sorry. No, it looked like the Perry was on offense. That was a strange huddle.
And here comes, coming to the right is Grooms, and Grooms down close to the 40-yard line. He's going to have a solid gain there of about 8 yards, and a second down and about 2 coming up for the Red Raiders. He took that off the right side.
Second and 2 for the Uniontown Red Raiders.
Nice run there on the outside. Just broke containment, able to gain a nice play of 8 yards.
Ball at the 41. Second and 2, scoreless here in the first quarter. 9:40 on the clock.
Red Raiders keeping it on the ground.
They are. Here comes the pitch. And this is Walker going to the left side. Walker
nice
crosses.
Play there, loose ball.
Yep, he gets down to the 40, and let's see. And Perry has it. Walker lost the ball, Gary, as you said. And so the Red Raiders, the drive was moving pretty well there, but they turn it over, and Perry's going to take over at their own 40.
Wow. Hate to see that in the first drive, but give Perry some credit. They came up on the outside there and made a nice tackle and stripped Walker of the ball, took it over on their own 40.
So we'll see Perry now on offense, 1st and 10, still scoreless, 9:26 to go here in the first quarter.
Santonio Barnett at quarterback.
They are also a pistol formation. He's going to hand it off, and that's going to be Ramonte Hunter, and not much at all there. He actually lost maybe 2 yards back to the 38. Good job by the Red Raiders up front.
Selection of Uniontown Red Raiders for a loss of 2.
Be a second and long here on the 2-yard loss.
Getting the plays from the sideline and running in for the huddle was Santonio Barnett again, and as you said, second down and 12.
Out of a pistol formation here, a sidecar to his left. 2 receivers, 1 each way. Here comes the handoff. Bouncing off a couple tackles and getting back close to the 40-yard line is going to be Devary Latimer. And he'll get about maybe the 2 yards he lost, and it'll go back to about a third, and they'll call it 11, so a 1-yard pickup. So Perry faced with a third down here, 3rd and 10 from the 40. They need to get right to midfield for the first down. Good
tackle there by the defensive backfield for the Red Raiders. I think that was Torrey Grooms came up, made that tackle. If you pick up the numbers here.
Shotgun. Barnett's going to take off with it, and then he's going to be taken down after about a 2-yard gain.
Antonio Barnett with the quarterback.
And I'm going to say that was 22 for Uniontown.
I think it was 30 also,
30.
Walker.
Thomas and Walker on the stop there. It's a 2-yard gain, and Perry is going to have to punt here. So the turnover does not come back to hurt Uniontown.
See who's the punter is there. Looks like number 13.
That is
Mackay Caroline.
Yep, he was the kicker as well.
17, Jaden Grace.
Back for the Red Raiders, looks like number 26. On a bad snap.
Bad snap. The punter has to go back and get it. He can't pick it up, and Uniontown has it at the 15-yard line. Falling on it for the Red Raiders, number 42, Wyatt Dean. And Uniontown, Gary, in business at the Perry 15-yard line after the bad snap.
And the Uniontown Red Raiders will begin 1st and 10.
Well, that really sets things up nicely for the Red Raiders, and you know, that lack of practice really shows up on the special teams, especially at the high school level, and you saw it right there.
So Uniontown need to take advantage here. Scoreless, 7:11 to go in this first quarter. Handoff. And, Walker, nothing there, and there was a flag down, but he was greeted by several Perry players in the backfield. One of those coming out of there was number 51, Roman Holiday.
As well as Nazir Tunstall, number 8. So let's see what the flag is, but there was no gain on that. What do we got? Holding on the Raiders. Not good.
Yeah, you don't want to start out with a penalty with this field position, so they will back up here. And the ball going back to the 25-yard line now.
So a 10-yard penalty puts them out of that fantastic field position at the 15 all the way out to the 25. See if they can regroup.
6:59 to go, 1st and 20 for the Red Raiders.
They're going to start the clock.
Yep, and a scoreless game. And Uniontown at the Perry 25. Get out of the shotgun is Dugan. Walker drops
put it on the turf again. It looks like Perry has it.
Perry thinks they have it. The officials go in. No signal yet.
They're going to unpowell him.
Yep. You're right, Gary. That's the second time Walker has lost the football. And he recovered it. Yep, Uniontown recovers it.
So it's going to be 2nd down, and they're going to show that as a loss of 2.
28 for the Uniontown Raiders coming up with.
So all of a sudden here, they start at the 15. They have the holding penalty, now the fumble, and Uniontown going backwards here on this possession.
2nd down and 22. They can get a 1st down at the 5-yard line.
2nd down for Uniontown.
And they're back at the 27, 2nd and 22.
So Jameer Walker, just a sophomore, but he'll hear from the coach to hold on to the ball. Good rollout this time and a flat pass.
That's Thomas. Thomas is inside the 10-yard line. Still be short of the 1st down, but a big pickup there on that little dump off in the flat from Dugan to Thomas.
And he picked up a nice chunk on that play. It was 22 to go. He picked up 19 of it.
Gain of 19 yards on the play for
Yep, down to the 8-yard line. So it's 3rd down and 3 for the Red Raiders. 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the left. Dugan hands to the first man. That's Thomas again. Thomas pushing his way toward the goal line. He has the 1st down, and it's going to be a 1st and goal. Inside the 5 at the 4-yard line.
Down to the 1, I believe, down to the 1.
Yes, it is.
So that was about a 6-yard carry.
So 1st and goal from the 1. They have 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now they're going to push forward, and they're not going to get in. Give credit to Perry up front, pushing the Powell back.
That will bring up
was that Dugan?
Spot of the ball will remain the 1-yard line.
Was that Dugan on the carry?
Yeah, I believe so. So 2nd and goal from the 1.
Actually lost about a half a yard.
We'll go back to the shotgun here. Dugan. He's going to hand it to Walker.
He's hitting the backfield. Nice slashing tackle there.
I think that was
number
54.
That's Jareer Currington.
Yep. He got into the backfield and blew that play up. So now 3rd and goal for the Red Raiders here from the 5-yard line.
Loss of 4 on that one.
3rd down for the Uniontown Red Raiders.
Under 4 minutes left here in this first quarter. Scoreless. Red Raiders trying to get some points here. Here comes the handoff. This is Grooms, and Grooms into the end zone for the Uniontown touchdown. He came in motion from left to right, and he got to the outside, and the Red Raiders strike first, Gary, 6-0.
But the jet sweep just came in motion from the left side. Torrey Grooms took the inside handoff and used his speed to beat the Perry defense to the pylon for the touchdown.
So now we'll have the extra point attempt by David Ranitu for the Red Raiders. The holder is Nathan Searock. He is the punter. Snap, hold is down, and everything works. So at 3:46 to go in the first quarter, it's Uniontown 7 and Perry nothing. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on Facebook Live. Go see Jeff Varney at Wright Honda in Uniontown. If you are looking for a new vehicle and don't want to go through all of the hassle, just see Jeff Varney, General Sales Manager at Wright Honda in Uniontown. He's committed to making sure you get the best deal. Call Jeff Varney today, 724-812-2749, WrightHondaCars.com. Doctors Ruthart, Calabrese, Stokes, and Hoppy and their entire team at SWGI Specialists have recently joined U.S. Digestive Health, the leading gastroenterology practice in northeastern United States. They want you to know that they will continue to provide the exceptional GI care and treatment in their local community that you enjoy and trust. For more information or for help with your digestive problems, call 724-437-7677 or visit usdigestivehealth.com. We get set for the kickoff here. The Red Raiders lead at 7-0 on a 5-yard run by Torrey Grooms.
Second kickoff of the game, but wow, it hit it right at the front line, and one of the Perry front line hit him, but how much? I think the Red Raiders might have picked it up. They did.
They did.
So an unintentional.
And coming out of there was number 42, Wyatt Dean, who came up with that. He picked up on the snap, the bad snap on the punt by Perry.
Yeah, unintentional onside kick that worked out very well. I mean, maybe it was intentional. He line drived it right into the front line of the Perry blockers on the kick return team, and it just went off the chest of one of those front line players. And as you said, he just jumped right on it. So the Red Raiders will take over in Perry territory at the 49.
And so the Red Raiders back at it again here on offense, see if they can take advantage. 1st and 10 from the 49.
Whistle now. What do we got?
And I want to mention this, that last drive summary there was brought to you by Bartok Lawn Care.
Started at the 15, went backwards, ended up with the 5-yard run by Torrey Groom. So kind of an unusual drive, and there's a penalty against Perry for too many men on the field, makes it 1st and 5.
Down to the 44-yard line of the Commodores. 1st down and 5 for the Red Raiders. Here comes the handoff. Walker tries to get to the outside. Yeah, that was a real nice play there. Wrapping him up was Deontay Herring as he came around there, and that's going to be a loss back to the 48 of 4.
Wow. And Walker started off with 5 and then 12 and then a couple more. Now he's down to 5 carries, back at only 8 total yards.
So it's 2nd down and 9 for the Red Raiders at the Perry 48, 3:09 to go in this first quarter with Uniontown up 7-0.
3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining.
Shotgun here for Dugan, a sidecar to each side, and they have 2 receivers to the left and 1 here to the near side. Dugan rolls to his left. Flag down. He's going to throw it. It is caught by Grooms inside the 35, but we do have a flag that was thrown by the referee behind the play, and this is coming back because of holding.
So that'll nullify a nice pass. They roll Dugan out to the left.
On the other side of midfield, their own 42.
It's going to fake the Grooms, and Dugan's going to keep it with Grooms out in front of him and blocking.
He still gets, they're going to put him up over the 45. Let's see. Oh, they're going to get him back up to the 47, so a decent gain there of about 5 yards on the play. Santonio Barnett, the quarterback, in there on the defensive side for the stop.
Will instead be placed back at the Union.
Makes it 3rd and 14. Clock running now at 2:33 here before the end of the first quarter. Taking a long time in the huddle this time. I don't know if it was a timeout called or something that the clock stopped the clock, but he was out of bounds. That stopped the clock, but this could be risking a delay of game call here.
Yes, Uniontown seems a little disorganized here. Now they'll get set. 3rd and 14. Dugan. He's going to air it out, and he's looking for Winfrey, but that is going to be incomplete, and it'll be 4th and 14.
For Uniontown's number 1, Calvin Winfrey, falls incomplete. Number 9, Santonio Barnett.
And the punt team is going to come on here for the Red Raiders. It'll be Searock to punt.
After gaining that unintentional onside kick, the Red Raiders unable to capitalize on that in Perry territory. Now went backwards to their own 47-yard line, and as you said, punt team on. And it looks like deep for Perry. Number 11, that's Ramonte Hunter.
And Petus Pierre, number 27. And we have a timeout, so we'll pause as well.
And give you a couple more of our sponsors. Joby's Golf, where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you? Oil checked and windshield clean. Joby's Golf, that's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for over 49 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and is a AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681 for Joby's Golf. As Uniontown comes back out,
as we dedicate our boys.
So it'll be a 4th and 14 here for the Red Raiders as they will punt it away. Nathan Searock to punt.
The wind is picking up here in the
it is.
Press box, blowing our papers all over the place.
Now only one player back. It's Pierre for Perry.
Might be going for a block here. Where they got the gunners, 2 blockers on each of the gunners for Red Raiders. Good snap. And
the punt away. Oh, and falling down. Now it's loose. It was touched. Loose on the ground, and Uniontown falls on it. The Red Raiders have it. Nate Heiss fell on it for Uniontown. And once again, Gary, Uniontown on special teams comes up with a great play. And again, they're deep in Perry territory at the 21.
Well, the receiver there for Perry fell down. He tried to catch the punt from laying on the turf, which is a hugely difficult thing to do. And once it hit him, then it was fair play for the Red Raiders to jump on it, as they do at the 21-yard line. So
that was Pierre that fell down. So here we go, Uniontown. They've been down here before, but they've struggled. Now let's see if they can take advantage here. 1st and 10 at the Perry 21, 7-0 Red Raiders, 2:14 to go here in the first quarter. Dugan out of the pistol, a sidecar to his left. And that's the first man, that's Thomas. And Thomas gets out of a tackle inside the 20. They'll put him down at the 17 for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the play will bring up
his 3rd carry for 12 yards so far here this evening.
Make it a 2nd down and 6. We're under 2 minutes to go here in the first.
Red Raiders. From the Commodores,
Dugan brings the play in from the sideline here. 2 receivers to the left, 1 here to the near side. Dugan in the gun. This time it'll be Walker. And Walker.
Hit again. But
he shakes away from a tackle, but then the rest of the white shirts get him down, and he loses a yard back to the 18.
Again, Nazir Tunstall in there for the Perry Commodores. Nice play off the right edge.
So now the Red Raiders face a 3rd and 7 from the 18-yard line.
Just can't seem to get the momentum that they need after the big turnover plays.
Yeah, and they've come up with several of them and only 7 points to show.
Perry just has run 3 offensive plays so far.
Wow. Here we go again. Shotgun, under a minute now. Dugan rolling to his right. He's going to
take another flag.
There is. He throws it for the end zone. It was tipped and incomplete, but there is a flag down.
Nice pass, but opportunity there for an interception for Terry. A about 17.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to decline or not. I think they're going to push him back or decline. Let's see. They're going to push him back.
They are.
So they're going to give him another chance on 3rd down.
And they will take it back to the 28-yard line.
So that's the 3rd penalty against the Red Raiders for 30 negative yards.
Got to take advantage of these opportunities. Uniontown has not done that to this point.
Although they do lead 7-0.
Yes, they do. They did get that one, the one score, the 5-yard run by Torrey Grooms back at the 3:46 mark of the quarter. So here we go on 3rd and 17. Dugan back there with Walker. 2 receivers each way. This play, there's a flag here.
That's a motion call against the Red Raiders. Going to push him back again.
Delay of game. So the Red Raiders continue to go back, and now the ball goes back to the 33-yard line.
Coach Jeffries cannot be happy about this. The little bit of undisciplined activity by the Red Raider offense that's cost them numerous negative yards.
It has. This drive started at the 21, and now they're back to the 33. So it's 3rd and 22 now. So in the shotgun again is Dugan. Walker back there to his left and 2 receivers each way. Dugan, pressure's coming.
He's going to get hit and sacked.
And he throws it down after, but he's
going to be called sacked, I think.
Yep, it is. So it's going to be a 4th and 22 now for Uniontown here after the sack.
I think he was down, so they're actually a loss on that play of about 5 yards, TJ.
Wow.
That pushed him out to the 37.
So they started again, Gary, at the 21, and now back at the 37-yard line. 4th and 26. Just not a good possession here by the Red Raiders. And
they're going to see what they're going to do. Let the clock run out? Yes.
And that'll do it for the first quarter. 7-0 Red Raiders here at Bill Power Stadium. We'll be back with the second quarter. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Bartok Lawn Care. Email. Don't worry. Summer can be rough on your lawn. So brown patches, stubborn weeds, feeling defeated, don't worry. Bartok Lawn Care is here to help, offering custom blended fertilization and weed control programs to revive your tired lawn. Also running incredible fall aeration and overseeding specials for new and existing customers. Locally owned and operated. Contact Jared at 724-366-3303 or visit BartokLawnCare.com for more information. That's BartokLawn.com for more information.
And
Caring Mission is our...
I got this one,
right,
Gary.
man,
Do you or someone you know need in-home support? Let Caring Mission Home Care be your solution. They provide assistance with daily living activities. Caring Mission employs insured aides and now offers certified dementia practitioners for in-home Alzheimer's care. Caring Mission Home Care, 724-439-7656, or visit thecaringmission.com for more information.
And 2G Brothers, are you ready to indulge in the best pizza around? Are you looking for a lunch or dinner spot with all your favorite Italian classics coupled with mouth-watering daily specials? Then it's time to visit 2G Brothers Pizza, located at 123 Matthew Drive in Uniontown. Specials and customer favorites, 2G Brothers.
And we have one more that we'll get here in a minute.
That was a quick kick.
Away. Yep.
It's going to go into the end zone, so that's going to be a 40-yard punt, but into the end zone is going to bring it out to the 20.
And that was Dugan on the punt. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacement, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted, experienced therapists, convenient location and hours. Part of the community, call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access, 724-437-7500. So Perry will take over at their own 20-yard line here, down 7-0 as we're just underway in the second quarter from Bill Power Stadium.
Big run off the left side.
It is, and that is Ramonte Hunter, and he's going to get all the way out to the Uniontown 40, a 20-yard gain. That has to be the biggest play so far for the Commodores,
Just
Gary.
the fourth play that they've run, and that's the first positive play, actually.
40-yard line.
Nice run there for the Commodores, getting out from the 20-yard line out to the 40, so big play on first down. That's their first down of the game.
And our only score of this game, Torrey Grooms, a 5-yard run for the Red Raiders at the 3:46 mark of the first quarter. 7-0 Uniontown. Here comes Barnett. Barnett a little bit of a head of steam there, and he'll pick up, looks like they'll give him 5 up to the 45, straight up the middle.
So a little life in the Perry offense here as we start the second quarter.
So the Red Raiders now, or the Commodores, I should say, again out of the Pittsburgh City League. They are at their own 45. Uniontown, of course, playing an independent schedule for the 4th year now. Just under 10:46 to go here. And Perry will come up to the line.
A little late here.
Yep.
This could be a delay. I see the official in the back has his arm up. They're going to 4, 3, 2, 1. He's going to blow the whistle here in a second. There it is.
There it is.
If you look at that back, Judge, if he has his hand up in the air, that means he's counting down the delay of game playing, and that's going to push him back 5 yards and make it 2nd and 10.
Yep, they're back at the 40-yard line.
That's their second penalty for a total of 10 yards.
TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, Billy Dice on the camera here tonight at Bill Power Stadium in Uniontown. 7-0 Red Raiders on the final Friday here in August, week 1 of the high school football season. First game for Perry. Uniontown coming off a 45-20 loss to Laurel Highlands last week in week 0 to open the season. So 2nd down and 10. Handoff here. This is going to be Hunter. And Hunter loses the ball. Ball came out, but they're going to say he was down. He gained 3 to the 43. So it will remain Perry ball.
That little cross-buck action there in the backfield, misdirection play that had a little opening there momentarily, but the Red Raider defense quick to seal that hole, keep it to a minimal gain.
9:34 to go here in the second quarter, with Uniontown leading 7-0, as Barnett will bring the play in for the Commodores. They're at the line. 2 receivers here to both sides. Barnett in the shotgun sidecar. To his right, that's going to be Hunter. Barnett is back. He's going to air it out here, and it's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was number 18, Deontay Herring.
And that will bring up 4th down and 7.
4th down and 7 for Perry here.
Might as well go for it, I think, if you're Perry at this point.
And the nice coverage there by Uniontown's David Settles. Clock stopped on the incompletion at 9:01. And the Commodores
taking a very long time to get this play in. They're not going to get it off.
I was going to say.
It has to be in the punt formation.
They are.
It looks like here's the hand up, and it's going to be a delay. They're going to have losing players aren't on the field.
Yeah, I was going to say very disorganized. Oh, they took a timeout.
Yep.
So we will pause as well here. 7-0 Uniontown on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. And looking for a dentist, Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
And Sandy Howell Notary Services again, looking for fast, friendly notary service. Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new plates, and more. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30, Saturday from 9 to 5. Sandy Howe Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve, small enough to know you by name. Coming out of the timeout, a little bit disorganized, and can't hardly blame them with the inability to put together practices with enough players. And
just adding players today.
They actually are showing some pretty good athletic ability.
And we literally got a roster right before the game today. And now we have a stop here.
Now another flag. Let's see what this one is.
Flag on the play.
So we're still at 9:01 to go second quarter. Still 7-0 Uniontown. Again, the only score was by Torrey Grooms, a 5-yard run at the 3:46 mark of the first quarter.
Illegal participation against the Perry Commodores. So that's going to push it back another 5 yards.
Back to the 38-yard line now.
Brought back an additional 5 yards.
Fourth down and 12.
So we're going to get a playoff here sooner or later.
Now it's going to be punt formation here. High snap. Oh, they're going to have to fake the punt. And the punter, that's Jaden Grace, has to take off with it.
I don't think he intended to fake it, but he was under intense pressure.
And he had no choice. And the ball will go over on downs, Gary. And Uniontown will start on the plus side of the field at the Perry 40.
So that's going to go down as a run by, who was the punter there? Was that?
Jaden Grace.
So Jaden Grace with a carry that he didn't want to have.
But again, wise decision, saw the pressure coming and took off with it instead of trying to punt it or get it blocked.
39.
So 8:50 to go here, second quarter. 7-0 Uniontown, and they start at the 39 of Perry.
They certainly have had the best of field position throughout this first half. Whether they can take advantage of it this time remains to be seen.
So the Red Raiders now, as they go right to left here. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 here to the near side. And in the shotgun is Dugan, 2 backs with them. And getting the ball is Ranatu, and he's going to get a big gainer down to the 30-yard line, and he is going to pick up a first down. It'll be very close. It's going to be second down and about 1. Nice run there by David Ranatu.
Just his first carry coming in for the Red Raiders. Getting an opportunity there at fullback, the 5'10" senior.
Second down and 1. Here's the handoff,
That's
and
Ranatu
he's
again.
tripped up, and he will not get the first down. Getting into the backfield was Tunstall. We've called his name several times, and they lose a yard, so it'll be 3rd and 2 now.
Nice play again by Tunstall. He's coming off that right edge with some purpose.
Yeah, he's been involved in a lot of plays here. So 3rd and 2 for the Red Raiders.
Struggle with the wind up here.
Like I told you when I first got here, it was like an oven in here, so it feels much better in here now. Won't complain. Now we have a timeout. Yes.
Called by Uniontown.
And we'll take one as well. 7:38 to go. 7-0 Red Raiders on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Marcon Building Supply has provided the tri-state area with ready-mix concrete and building supplies for decades. Family-owned and operated and built on a foundation of trust, integrity, and exceptional quality. Marcon is your local leader for ready-mix concrete, precast, lumber, tools, electrical, plumbing, lawn care, and general building supply needs. Visit the store in Markleysburg or call Marcon at 724-329-5545. Marcua Building Supply, your one-stop shop for all your home building and construction needs.
Fayette County Recorder Deeds John Marietta would like to wish all of our local high school teams a great season. His office is located inside the Fayette County Courthouse on East Main Street in Uniontown. To contact the Recorder Deeds John Marietta, call 724-430-1238.
Back to action here. 3rd and 2 for the Red Raiders. Shotgun for Dugan. He gets out of there. He's going to keep it. He has the first down and more. Gets out of bounds, and he stays on his feet, walking the sideline all the way down to the 19 of Perry. Needed 2 and got about 12, Gary.
He did, all the way from the 31 down to the 18, so it's probably about a 13, or now to the 20. You're right, 12-yard carry.
Big run there by Dugan. And a big first down conversion for the Red Raiders.
Just the second first down converted by the Red Raiders.
Wow.
Had all those field position and went backwards.
Yeah. Handoff. This is Ranitu. He goes right up the gut. He'll be down close to the 15. They'll put him down at the 16. That's a solid 4-yard gain.
By number 58, Terry Brooks.
He's come in and given a little bit of a spark to the running game for the Red Raiders.
Terry Brooks on the stop for Perry. 2nd down for the Red Raiders here. Coming up on the 7-minute mark of this second quarter. Here comes another handoff. This is Walker straight up the gut, still on his feet. Walker spinning and finally taken down, but he's inside the 10, down to about the 9.
Has enough for a first down on the play. Spot on the ball will now be.
So we're going to give him, 8 on that?
They are, and we have a injured player down for Perry. So this injury timeout is being brought to you by UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or call 724-437-7500. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, services relief is closer than you think.
And one of our sponsors, my place of employment, Davis & Davis, attorneys
That's a good
at law.
place. The name of our WMBS studios.
There you go.
And since 1976, Davis & Davis has represented people and not insurance companies. Our lawyers have personal experience in litigating or settling personal injury claims, medical malpractice cases, and wrongful death actions together with domestic, real estate, workers' compensation, and municipal law experience. Throughout decades of work, Davis & Davis has successfully represented thousands of cases in local, state, and federal courts. For more information on how Davis & Davis can help you, call 724-437-2799. And it looks like, Gary, that was Nazir Tunstall, the player that came off for...
That would be a big loss for the
Perry.
Commodores.
Yep. But he looks to be okay walking here on the near sideline, so we'll have to watch that.
So first and goal at the 9-yard line now for the Red Raiders, at picking up their third first down. Up the middle.
This is Ranitu, and he runs it right into the end zone, up the gut for the Uniontown touchdown, 7 yards. And the Red Raiders on the board again, 13-0.
His way across the goal line to put Uniontown up 13.
David Ranitu.
9-yard run. Came in here in the second quarter as 4 carries for 19 yards and now a touchdown. And on for the extra point
Is Ranitu.
For the Uniontown Red Raiders to attempt the extra point.
To try to extend the lead.
and
he does.
It's on its way and good.
Make it 6:45 to go here in quarter number 2. It is Uniontown 14 and Perry nothing. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on the WMBS Facebook page. Two Brothers Tree and Stump Services promises top quality, guaranteed. Looking for a reliable, licensed, and insured contractor? You're in the right place. Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service is dedicated to providing top-notch services at affordable prices. They have many years of experience in a wide range of industries and always get the job done right. Feel free to get in touch anytime, day or night. Call 724-415-9183 for Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service.
And the Sprouse Insurance Group, who also sponsored our pregame, is an additional sponsor here in the second quarter. And if you had a bad hair day or a bad day at the office or a bad day behind the wheel, that stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. And we're just about ready for the kickoff here, but your Sprouse Insurance Group is your Erie agent in Uniontown. Call 724-437-9812 or go to Sprouseinsurance.com.
So it'll be David Ranitou to kick it off here. And that last drive was a 9-yard run by David Ranitou, 6:45 mark, and it's a 14-0 lead for Uniontown. And that drive summary was brought to you by Bartok Lawn Care. Bartok Lawn Care championship level lawns.
So that also was set up again by a miscue on the special teams by Perry with the there's another onside kick attempt, but the Red Raiders were offside. That right side of the kicking team was about 5 yards down the field whenever the kick was made, so that's going to push them back 5 yards, and they're going to have to do it over. Let's see if they change strategy down, kick it deep.
6:45 to go here, second quarter, 14-0. Uniontown on top of Perry. Second game for the Red Raiders, 0-1 entering tonight with the loss to Laurel Highlands last Friday. And Perry's first game, they were unable to play last week. Had to cancel the game with Avonworth with some injuries and not enough players. Speaking of Laurel Highlands, they are playing Ambridge tonight, up in Ambridge. That's over on WMBS Radio as well as our WMBS Facebook page. So Ranitou will kick it off. Getting a short kick. Fielded.
At about the 35.
And up to about the 40. And I believe that's going to be 27. That's going to be Petus Pierre for Perry. So they're going to start at their own 40 here, trailing 14-0.
So another opportunity on offense here for Perry and see if they can get something going. Just haven't been able to sustain any kind of drive so far here in the first or second quarter. They did have some nice runs, a couple good runs by Hunter, and a one nice run there by Burnett, the quarterback.
So it'll be at the 38 here.
Another
whistle.
Another timeout by Perry.
And that'll give us a chance to take a timeout. 14-0 Uniontown on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Score big savings when you shop at Reese Warehouse in Smithfield with great pricing on furniture and appliances from such manufacturers as Maytag, Whirlpool, and more. Furniture by Flex Steel and Ashley, to name a few. Comfortable Serta bedding and more. All at great pricing. Reese Warehouse, your community choice winner as one of the best places to buy appliances. Shop Monday from 9 to 7, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday until 6, and Saturday 9 to 5. Reese Warehouse, the superstore in Smithfield.
Uniontown now on defense. Perry trying to get organized here. I think we got a TV timeout. See what we're doing out there. We got everything set up, and they're going to say ready for play.
Let's do it. And we're ahead on our commercials, Gary. How
boy,
about that? We're rolling, man. We got this down. Handoff here.
Around the right side, another big run.
That's Hunter. Hunter still on his feet. Look out, 45-40, 35-30, a stiff arm. Hunter still on his feet, and he's inside the 25 of Uniontown. Big run there for Ramonte Hunter for the Commodores. He'll be down at the 18 of Uniontown.
39-yard run there by Hunter.
By Uniontown's number 1.
39 yards. So that gives him 4 carries and 50 yards.
Calvin Winfrey was on the stop there for the Red Raiders, but damage done there on the big run by Ramonte Hunter.
Another whistle. What do we got now? Timeout by Uniontown.
Uniontown timeout. 14-0 is our score. 6:27 to go. It's the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS Facebook.
Gives us a chance to hear from SWGI, U.S. Digestive Health, Drs. Ruthard, Calabrese, Stokes, and Hoppy, and their entire team at SWGI Specialists have recently joined U.S. Digestive Health, the leading gastroenterology practice in the northeastern United States. They want you to know they will continue to provide the exceptional GI care and treatment in their local community that you enjoy and trust. For more information or for help with your digestive, easy for me to say, call 724-437-7677 or visit usdigestivehealth.com. So here we go. Perry set up in Uniontown territory at the 18-yard line, trailing 14-0 with 6:27 to go here in the second. See what they can do.
This is the deepest Perry has been so far here. And it was all in that big run by Ramonte Hunter. And this is going to be Barnett. Barnett at the 20, and he'll go out of bounds at about the 17. So about a 5-yard pickup there for Barnett.
So give him 5.
Gain of 5 yards on the play. We'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the contest.
Nice fake that time to Hunter and keep by Barnett around the right side. Nice positive gain on first down. Perry has some athletes, no doubt about that, TJ. Some speed.
They do. 2nd down and 5 for the Commodores.
You don't know what to hold down.
I know. There you go. Shotgun here for Barnett. They have a single receiver each way. High snap, Barnett. He got a little bit of trouble there, but he was going to hand it off, I thought, to Hunter, but the pressure was coming. He has to take it.
That's going to be no gain, I think.
Yeah, he got back to the 17, so it'll be 3rd and 5 from that point.
A collection of Red Raiders in on the tackle, including Uniontown's number 68, Leonard Tucker.
Tucker on the tackle for Uniontown, able to snare Barnett after the miscue in the backfield.
Looking through all my updates here, the Laurel Highlands Ambridge game, they were in a lightning delay. They're going to resume it just after 8 o'clock tonight.
Well, Brian will love that, getting home late again.
That's a trek up there. Barnett.
Pass out to the flat. Nice pass.
Caught by Chaz Jackson.
Very close to the first down.
Inside down to the 13-yard line. Winfrey was over there for the Red Raiders. And you're right, very close. It's 4th down, though, Gary, just shy.
And at this point, this is where I don't like the shotgun. Get up under center and just push it ahead for that half yard. But it seems like all of the teams just rely on that shotgun formation and don't do much different.
So 4th and 1, 4:58 to go here. Second quarter, 14-0 Uniontown, but Perry on the move. Barnett, he's going to hand it. This is Hunter, tries to get to the outside. He has the first down and more, then he's taken out of bounds. But Perry will move the sticks there.
Give him 3.
And only needed 1.
It's their 3rd first down and a first down and goal inside the 10, I believe, or maybe right at the 11, so they still can get a first down at the 1-yard line. Late in the second quarter, 4:30 to go. Perry threatening to cut into this Uniontown 14-0 lead.
This is Perry's best drive thus far in the game. Deepest penetration as well. 1st and 10 from the 11. This is Barnett.
And he's going to be hitting the backfield. Huge play.
David Ranatu blew the play up in the backfield there. That's going to be a loss.
So Ranatu coming up big here in the second period.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget his
so he lost 7.
Yep, back to the 17-yard line. Big play by David Ranatu.
offering a variety of drinks for $2.
Ran it to a
That's right at the 35-yard
5'10", 220-pound senior for the Red Raiders. Second down and 16 for Perry. Barnett, he's going to air it out, and he's going for the end zone, and it's incomplete.
Good diving opportunity there, and had a step on the defender, but incomplete.
That will bring up third down, 3:27 to play.
And that's
nice design play, just could not connect on that out pattern.
that was 18. I was waiting for him to turn. Deontay Herring was the intended receiver there.
Made a diving attempt for it at the pylon, but just could not pull it in bounds.
So 3:27 to go. Second quarter, 14-0 Uniontown. Perry has a 3rd and 16 from the Red Raiders' 17-yard line. Again, shotgun Barnett, 2 receivers each way.
Don't bring pressure.
Yep, flushed out. He's going to throw it, and it is intercepted at about the 2-yard line. And on the interception, I believe that is Grooms, and it is Torrey Grooms on the interception for the Red Raiders, and they will take over.
So that squashes the scoring opportunity for Perry, who had it first down and 11 to go on the 11-yard line, 1st and 10, 11 yards away from the touchdown, but went backwards on 2 consecutive plays, and the interception stops that drive.
So the Red Raiders are going to start at their own 13-yard line here. So 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders, 3:17 to go here, second quarter, and it's Uniontown 14 and Perry nothing.
So it looked like little late arrivals on the offensive line for the
And Uniontown has to take a timeout.
Take another timeout.
We'll pause as well. 14-0 Red Raiders on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Grace Vet, I think, is our...
You are right. And at Grace Veterinarian Services, they know your pets and more than just pets. They are family with the latest techniques and cutting-edge laser surgical technology. Your pet will spend less time recovering and more time back on their feet. All 4 of them. Their goal is giving your pet the very best care. Grace Veterinarian Services offers a wide variety of services that include wellness exams and preventative care, vaccinations, and surgical services such as spay, neuter, and dental. For an appointment, call 724-437-4191 or visit gvs.vet.
Ready to go here now after the timeout. Red Raiders taking over after the turnover. That's the 3rd turnover for Perry, 2 fumble punts, and the Red Raiders taking advantage of one of those turnovers, but they're deep in their own territory now.
They're at their own 13 as they start the drive with a 14-0 lead. Here's the handoff. This is Ranitou, and he is going to get up to about they're going to give him the 16, then he'll be driven back after a 3-yard pickup on the play.
The ball will now be the Uniontown 16-yard.
Ball up to the 16. 2nd and 7 for the Red Raiders at the 3-minute mark here of quarter 2.
Can't believe they have any timeouts left.
Our scores, Torrey Grooms, a 5-yard run in the first quarter, 3:46. And David Ranitou, a 9-yard run at 6:45 of this second quarter, 14-0 Uniontown. Shotgun again. Dugan, he's going to keep it. He's on his feet.
Good
20,
speed
25, 30, and he'll go out of bounds up around the 30-yard line. He had a man behind him.
See where they mark it. I think it is 29.
He had a man behind him if they wanted to option it, but Dugan kept it himself, and he gets up to the 29-yard line and picks up a first down, Gary.
And that gives him a 12-yard run.
So the Red Raiders will be at their own 29. 1st and 10.
The clock continues to run. No, he was out of bounds. I'm sorry.
Shotgun again for Dugan. Here comes the handoff. And getting up to the 45. was Thomas. That was Michael Thomas, the sophomore on the carry, a pickup of about 6.
Gain of 6 yards on the play will bring up 2nd and 4.
Second down and very manageable here for the Red Raiders.
2:07 to play here in the first half.
That'll keep the clock running.
Yeah, we're coming up on the 2-minute mark here of the first half. 2 receivers out here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Double sidecars back there with Dugan in the gun. Dugan, he's going to keep it, looking for a blocker. Cuts to the inside, still on his feet, flags down as he crosses the 40, and then he'll be driven back at that point.
That's probably going to be called back again, another holding call against the Red Raiders.
And a player down for Perry, that's Ramonte Hunter. He is down at the 40.
It is another holding call. That's the fourth holding call, and 1 illegal participation call or a delay of game call. So that makes 5 penalties for 45 yards for the Red Raiders.
And this injury timeout is being brought to you by UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive, or call 724-437-7500. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute services relief is closer than you think. 14-0 Uniontown, 1:37 to go in the half. And you are listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on Facebook Live. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacement, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted, experienced therapists, convenient location and hours, part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500. And we're back to action here. Hunter up and okay.
Wide open.
And this is going to be hauled in, and this is going to be a Uniontown touchdown. Calvin Winfrey. Big pass there from Dugan. And that's a 65-yard touchdown.
68.
Make it
TJ.
68. Wow.
Calvin Winfrey for the Uniontown Red Raiders. And Uniontown has increased their lead to 20 points here with 1:19 to play.
Big play.
Remaining in the first half.
Cam Dugan
late
and Calvin
touchdown.
Winfrey.
You're right, with 1:19 to go here in the second. Little trickeration where they haven't seen that too much airplay by the Uniontown Red Raiders, and Winfrey just went straight down the field. Nobody picked him up, and beautiful pass there by Dugan, caught him in stride.
Extra point attempt now for Ranitou. Snaps down, and the extra point
Wide left.
is no
Wide
good.
Right.
So we have 1:19 to go here in quarter number 2. It is Uniontown 20 and Perry nothing. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on Facebook Live.
1:19 to play here.
First Federal Savings Loan of Greene County. Savings as easy as 1, 2, 3 with an education club savings account at First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Your future dreams will start adding up. Plus, you can qualify for a scholarship upon high school graduation. Visit any First Federal branch to start saving today. For more information on account rules and scholarship eligibility, visit firstfederalofgreene.com. Best wishes to all our local teams from First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, NMLS 458729, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And go see Jeff Varney at Wright Honda in Uniontown. If you are looking for a new vehicle and don't want to go through all the hassle, just see Jeff Varney, General Sales Manager at Wright Honda in Uniontown. He's committed to making sure you get the best deal. Call Jeff Varney today, 724-812-2749, WrightHondaCars.com. Back here at Bill Power Stadium, 1:19 to go, 20-0. Uniontown over Perry. TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, and Billy Dice on the camera. And that drive summary there. Cam Dugan to Calvin Winfrey, 68-yard touchdown pass. With 1:19 to go, it was brought to you by Bartok Lawn Care, the experts in lawn care. And we have the kickoff here, and Perry is going to return it up to about the 35. And on the kickoff return was 17, Jaden Grace.
So the last opportunity Perry had, they took it down to the Red Raider 11-yard line, showed some really good running plays, but after they had it 1st and 10 at the 11, went backwards 3 straight plays and ended up throwing an interception to Torrey Grooms that stopped that drive. So very little time left here in the second to get them on the board.
So Perry down 20-0 with the last play, the missed extra point by Ranatu. 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the far side of the field on 1st and 10. Motion man now to the left side, so we have 2 receivers each way for the Commodores. Barnett has the snap, quick drop, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Deontay Herring. So it'll be 2nd down and 10.
In coverage for the Uniontown Red Raiders, number 42.
So Wyatt Dean on the coverage.
Barnett just 1 for 5 passing here in the first half. One big play, though, for 54 yards. For 5 yards, I'm sorry. That was down at the goal line where they were trying to get it in. It was 5 yards, and that got them the first down at the 11. So that was the big play that set things up, but it was all for naught.
2nd and 10 for the Commodores. Receiver each way. Shotgun here for Barnett. Here comes the handoff off the left side, and spinning away from a couple guys is DeAvery Latimer for a no gain. Back to the line. Still 3rd down here. 3rd and 10 coming up.
Nice play by the right side of that Uniontown defense to hold that to no gain. So 3rd and 10. That clock keeps running.
It does. We're 40 seconds to go in the half. And it's a 20-0 advantage for the Red Raiders. 30 seconds here. It's 3rd and 10. Could be. Receiver each way. Shotgun for Barnett.
Bringing pressure.
Hands it off. And maybe a yard there. And a fumble. And Uniontown has it. Red Raiders come up with it again.
It's a 4th turnover for Perry here just in the first half, and the clock will stop with, 15 seconds?
Yep, I believe that was Ramonte Hunter who was on the carry and fumbled the football. As you can see him coming off very frustrated to the sideline. So 17 seconds left, and Uniontown will have it at the Perry 37-yard line.
You just stripped the ball, and that's been the opportunities that Uniontown has created for themselves, just going after that strip of the football, and it's been successful, and they've been able to gain some very good field position with those turnovers. Let's see if they go deep here with 1 play left pretty much in the first half. They got receivers to both sides.
They do. Empty set here. Dugan back by himself. Pressure's coming. He's got to roll out of there. He escapes the first wave, still on the run, escapes another man, and now he's finally taken down there. But he did get it away, or are they going to say it was a sack? And now Dugan is slow to get up. Dugan, and also 51 for Perry, is down. That is Holiday.
Neither one of them are getting up.
That is halftime, though. So that is going to end the first half with Uniontown leading by a score of 20-0, and we'll have to wait and see. Cam Dugan down, as well as Ramon Holiday for Perry. So we'll have to watch that as we get ready for the second half. So at the half here, Bill Power Stadium, it's Uniontown 20 and Perry nothing. It's the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on the WMBS Facebook page. George Huck-Rattay, a proud veteran and is proud to support the coaches, players, and staff of Uniontown and Laurel Highlands High School. George Huck-Rattay, Democratic candidate for PA State Representative in the 51st District, asking everyone for their vote in the November general election. This message has been paid for by the committee to elect George Huck-Rattay. Misfit Pooch Mobile Spa is a fully mobile dog spa serving Fayette and Westmoreland counties, and they are ready to get your pooch looking great today. Why wait? Make the call to Misfit Pooch Mobile Spa today, 724-912-1127. That's 724-912-1127 for Misfit Pooch Mobile Spa, and get your dog looking great. Or great looking, great today. Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service promises top quality guaranteed. Looking for a reliable license and insurance contractor? You're in the right place. Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service is dedicated to providing top-notch services at affordable prices. They have many years of experience in a wide range of industries and always get the job done right. Feel free to get in touch anytime, day or night. Call 724-415-9183 for Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service. And we are back here at Bill Power Stadium at the half. It's Uniontown 20 and Perry nothing. TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, and Billy Dice on the camera. It is time now for the halftime stats, and they're being brought to you by the Peachin Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market. And before we get to that, let me give you the scoring summary. In the first quarter, it was the Red Raiders on the board first at the 3:46 mark. Torrey Grooms on a 5-yard run to make it 7-0. Second quarter, at the 6:45 mark, David Ranitou, a 9-yard touchdown run. After the extra point, it made it 14-0 Red Raiders. And then finally, with 1:19 left in the quarter, Cam Dugan, a 68-yard touchdown pass to Calvin Winfrey. The extra point was no good, and that is our halftime score of 20-0. Now here's Gary with some first-half stats.
And Ranitou with both of those extra point kicks too, TJ.
Yes,
so he's a do-it-all here.
He is.
That unintentional onside kick also in the first half that gave Uniontown some very good field position that they did not take advantage of. On the Perry side of the ledger, the story for them is 4 turnovers, which really hurt them, especially when they were down in scoring position at the 11-yard line. They're rushing, they had 14 carries for 59 yards and 3 first downs, passing just 1 for 5 with that 5-yard catch for a total of 64 yards and just 3 first downs for Perry, unable to put any points on the board. Leading rusher for Perry is Hunter with 6 carries with 54 yards. He had that one big run there in the second quarter that set up Perry deep in Uniontown territory, but they were not able to push it in. So, as I said, total yards, 64 yards for Perry, 3 first downs, and that 4 big turnovers. For Uniontown, you heard the scoring summary there by TJ. The big passing was the big play for the Uniontown Red Raiders. 2 for 2 by Dugan. He has had a couple of sacks, but that 97-yard totals, he had 1 for 19 yards to Thomas and the 68-yard touchdown to Calvin Winfrey for his total of 97 yards through the air. Rushing, the Red Raiders had 23 carries for 103 yards on the ground. And Walker with the number of carries of 17, but he went kind of backwards, only have 16 total yards. Dugan with 5 carries for 24 yards. Was that last play an incomplete pass, TJ, or was that a sack? We're going to call it incomplete. So that made him 2 for 3 passing. And Thomas with 4 carries for 18 yards. Grooms with 2 for 13 and a touchdown. Ranitou coming in the second quarter, providing the spark for the Red Raiders. 5 carries for 22 yards. So that's our halftime statistics. Red Raiders with 4 first downs and the lead, 20-0 at halftime.
Thanks, Gary. Halftime stats were being brought to you by the Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. And our halftime show is brought to you by Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. We'll take a break here. You can enjoy the band here at halftime at Bill Powers Stadium. 20-0 Red Raiders. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS Facebook Live. That would help if I put that down by my
Yeah.
face, Gary. We're back here at Bill Powers Stadium. It's halftime, 20-0, but Brian Morozak, TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, and Billy Dice on the camera. And apparently the Laurel Highlands Ambridge game, they were in a lightning delay for a while, and I believe we just found out that game has been postponed, Gary. So we're going to have to see here. I believe we might be joining the radio audience here for the rest of the night. So we'll have to wait and see here.
Sounds like that's what's going to happen, and it's been an entertaining game here at Uniontown, and we took advantage of the opportunity to watch the Hall of Fame inductions here before the game, and we can run through a few of those if they send it to us here on the radio before we get underway here at the second half. But the Red Raiders have had numerous opportunities by way of turnovers by Perry, and they've taken advantage of a couple of them. And one big play, the 68-yard pass by Dugan to Winfrey, that really opened things up to a 20-0 lead here at Bill Powers Stadium. So just take another look here at the Hall of Fame inductees that were revealed before tonight's contest. I don't know if we're back on the radio or not, but if we do, we can make sure our radio audience gets an opportunity to hear who the inductees were for the Uniontown.
Go ahead, Gary. I'm going to see if I can find out if we're back on the radio or not. Go ahead.
Okay, the Uniontown Hall of Fame group inducted here this evening revealed basketball stars Greg Elias Gabriel from 1981 and Dana G. Vaughns from 1988. Football star Kevin H. McClee from 1973 in the athletic category. Red Raider squads also from 1951 and 2002 in the teams category. And former head coach and athletic director John Fortuna in the coach category, who received a huge ovation when he was introduced. Bob Genovese from 1955, the class of 1955, was also inducted in the special recognition category, along with Charles Castor from 1949. And Castor's family passed out some Red Raider towels that the fans were twirling before the game. Beautiful scene here at Bill Powers Stadium. Also chosen for induction were Dr. Nicole L. Dice from 2003, Charles R. Huck Haynes from 1958, Dr. Rebecca R. Mattis from 1998 in the academic category, and Arnold D. Amber, our own Arnie Amber from 1968, from now working with WMBS, and Caitlin O'Connor from 2007. Impressive resume for Caitlin with all of her endeavors out there in Los Angeles and Las Vegas. Bert Sessler from 1979, he was also honored in the arts category, along with Daniel Robert Kaufman, 2007 graduate from the Fayette CTI. So those were our 13 individuals and 2 teams that were recognized at the stadium here at Uniontown before the football game tonight. They're going to have a reception and a brunch tomorrow to finish up the official induction of all of those individuals for the Uniontown Hall of Fame. And impressive to say the least, TJ.
It was, and Gary, we will now welcome in our audience on WMBS Radio. TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, Billy Dice is on the camera, and Nick Barczyk is back at our WMBS studios. And that means, Gary, we get a break. We don't have to read commercials anymore.
Well,
how about that?
Thank Nick for that. But
yeah,
I
he's
think
the man.
We've really done a stellar job with that, though.
We have.
We're already halfway through the third quarter.
We have.
And no problem. But
yeah, and if you're just joining us here on the radio, we welcome you to Bill Powers Stadium. Obviously, the game was postponed up at Ambridge between Laurel Highlands and Ambridge. But here, the Red Raiders lead Perry's. We're just about to get underway in the second quarter, or second half, I should say. We'll give you a scoring recap of the first quarter. The Red Raiders got on the board first at the 3:46 mark. It was Torrey Grooms, a 5-yard touchdown run, and David Ranitu's extra point made it 7-0. That was the only score of the first quarter. Quarter number 2, the Red Raiders got it started at the 6:45 mark. It was David Ranitu, a 9-yard touchdown run, and he added the extra point to make it 14-0. And then with 1:19 to go in that second quarter, Cam Dugan hit Calvin Winfrey on a 68-yard touchdown pass, and Ranitou missed the extra point, and that is our halftime score, 20-0 in favor of Uniontown.
And to just recap some of the statistics for Uniontown, 23 rushing opportunities for 103 yards and 97 yards through the air, capped by that, as you said, 68-yard touchdown catch by Calvin Winfrey for the Uniontown side. And on the Perry side, a couple big runs. Hunter had 6 carries for 54 yards. They did have 4 turnovers, though, 3 of those on special teams, and Red Raiders able to take advantage of those. And one was kind of strange on the second kick. Ranitou hit a line drive kick that bounced off the front line of the Perry blockers, and the Red Raiders were able to recover that. They did not take advantage of that for a score, but that was just one of the 4 turnovers that Perry had. They had 14 carries for 59 yards, just 3 first downs, passing 1 for 5 yards, for a total of 64 yards, and 3 first downs for Perry in the first half. Teams are back out on the field, getting the final instructions before we start the second half here at Bill Power Stadium. We could take a quick 30-second timeout here on the C. Harper Sports Site, WMBS.
Last call for tonight's 50-50. Thank you so much for supporting our 50-50 as always. And this will be the last call.
All right, here we go. Time for the second half, and we're underway. 20-0 Uniontown. And on the return here, going to get up to about the 25-yard line here.
Second half is fielded at the 8-yard line and returned to the very traditional academy.
And it's taken up to the 27-yard line here. 1st and 10.
So we'll get things started here in the second half with the Red Raiders leading 20-0 and pretty much dominating, but there have been a couple nice athletic plays by Perry, and it's hard to give them any kind of bad press, so to speak, with the lack of practice they've had, a lack of players. We were told before the game that by the head coach they picked up several players today who have never practiced, so that's going to be a little difficult to do from any standpoint in a high school football game, and especially showing up in the special teams where Perry has had 3 turnovers in the special team category.
So it's 1st down and 10 here from the 27 for Perry. They're down 20-0, just underway in the third quarter. A high snap. Barnett gets it down, and he gives it off to Ramont Hunter, and he is going to go not very much there.
Lose a yard.
Lost a yard, actually, so he goes backwards on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Back to the 26-yard line now.
So that was Hunter.
Short loss on the play, 2nd down and 11 yards.
So 2nd and 11, ball sitting at the 27-yard line, and Perry trying to get some kind of a cohesiveness on the offensive side of the ball.
We got 2 receivers each way here. Shotgun for Barnett. Another high snap. Gets it down. Pressure comes. He gets out of there. He's going to take off at the 20. Now he'll throw it, and it is tipped and incomplete. Calvin Winfrey tried to make a diving effort there around the 40-yard line, Gary, but it will fall incomplete, and it's 3rd and 11.
He just threw it a little bit behind his receiver there, had him open at about the 40-yard line, but threw it behind him, and receiver made a cardinal mistake there, tipping it and giving Winfrey an opportunity for the interception, but falls harmlessly to the turf, brings up 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 for the Commodores here, down 20-0. 10:57 to go here in quarter number 3. Thanks for tuning in here on the radio side now with us. We're also on Facebook Live.
So 3rd and 11, Barnett back again, just a 4-man rush for the Raiders. He's going to flush him out, and he's going to be sacked.
He is taken down at the 25, and guess who, Gary? Wyatt Dean again. He's had a big night, and he's in there for a sack. The 6-foot, 190-pound senior for Uniontown.
So 3 and out for the first opportunity for Perry, and here comes the punt. We've had all kind of crazy occurrences on the punt. One was blocked, one was snapped over the head, one the punter had to take off and really didn't gain any yardage. So let's see what happens here.
Torrey Grooms back to receive the punt. And the punter is Mackay Caroline for Perry. Now they're running a player onto the field here late.
Again, the disorganization is really causing problems, and coach is very frustrated, just ripped his headset off, and it's going to cause another timeout. So
we'll take a 30-second timeout here, 9:58 to go, 20-0, Uniontown on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS.
58 to play in the 3rd quarter. It is Perry Traditional Academy.
Punt is blocked, and Uniontown picks it up and into the end zone for the touchdown. The punt was blocked, and it was Nathan Searock.
Gary Smitley, and scooping up the loose football is number 3, Nathan Searock.
Smitley on the block punt, Gary, and Searock scoops it up and into the end zone, and the Red Raiders back on the board, 26-0.
So just as we said, the special teams have been an adventure for the Perry Commodores. They haven't been able to get a punt off all night, so that one's just another opportunity for the Red Raiders to step it into the end zone on a block punt. So here's the extra point by
Ranatu. 26-0 Uniontown. That was Smitley on the block, and the scoop and score for Searock. And Ranatu adds the extra point. 9:48 to go here in quarter number 3. It's Uniontown 27, Perry nothing. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS. And welcome back to Bill Powers Stadium. 27-0 Uniontown on top of Perry. 9:48 to go here in quarter number 3 as we have Nathan Searock a scoop and score after the block punt by Gary Smitley.
And another pooch punt by the Red Raiders, just picked up by Perry at about the 37-yard line. Hit hard there. So Uniontown pretty much going exclusively with the pooch kickoffs and has worked a couple times to allow for a turnover, but not that time, and Perry will take over at their own 39-yard line. You've got to give a shout out here to Nick Barczyk back at the Davis & Davis studios. We got him on the cell phone. He's going to lead us through this second half. We'll try to do our best to provide some quality play-by-play and analysis.
I'll mention that our last drive summary there was brought to you by Bartok Lawn Care. Lawn care done right, and we're with you on the radio side because the Laurel Highlands Ambridge game was postponed. I had a long lightning delay there up in Beaver County, so glad to have everybody with us on the radio and also everyone that's been on Facebook Live with us the whole night, so welcome here. Perry with the football. Here's Barnett. He's on the run. Now he's going to throw it. It's picked off. Intercepted. Grooms. Look out. Grooms is at the 20. Spins. Another spin. Still on his feet. The 15. The 10. He's going to try for the end zone. He's at the 5, and he is going to get in for the Uniontown touchdown. Torrey Grooms, and the lead extended for the Red Raiders.
Back-to-back turnovers, the block punt, and now the interception by Torrey Grooms. 50 yards on the dynamic return, spinning, cutting, going all the way across the field to the far pylon, getting inside the pylon for the Uniontown Red Raider touchdown.
What a play by Torrey Grooms, and Uniontown up 33-0 as David Ranitou is on for the extra point.
So Uniontown yet to run an offensive play here in the second half, 2 touchdowns.
And here's the extra point. It is money for Ranitou. 9:23 to go, third quarter. Uniontown 34, Perry nothing. We'll take a 60. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS. And back here at Bill Powers Stadium, all Uniontown 34-0 over Perry. We had a Torrey Grooms 50-yard interception return, and that drive summary was brought to you by Bartok Lawn Care, championship level lawns. Here is the kickoff, and goes out of bounds.
I'm not sure you can call those drive summaries.
I guess not. They're, scoring summary,
turnover summary,
turnover summary. But it is a summary, I guess.
They haven't run an offensive play yet here in the second half, and really there's only been, a minute and a half go off, or almost 3 minutes.
Yeah, 9:23 mark here.
And they have not run an offensive play, but scored 2 touchdowns.
We saw a little bit there at the beginning, Gary, that the Red Raiders unable to take advantage of some of those opportunities, only able to put 7 points up in the first quarter after several opportunities, but they have now started to take advantage of that, and they're putting points on the board.
Yeah, and I'm sure Perry's going to be improving throughout the season. As we said, they're just coming in here with just a few days of practice, and players that just joined the team
today.
Yeah, and it's going to be a building process for them moving forward, no doubt.
Yeah, the Commodores out of the Pittsburgh City League. Of course, Uniontown in their 4th year playing an independent schedule. Here is Hunter trying to pick his way forward, and he is going to get back to the line to gain. That's the 35, so it'll be no gain and 2nd down and 10.
His second carry, and no yards here in the second half for Hunter.
We're at the 9-minute mark here of quarter number 3. Uniontown looking for their first win of the season. They lost to Laurel Highlands 45-20 last week. We mentioned this earlier, Gary. Uniontown 2 wins away from win number 500. They have 498 right now. So
that's impressive in and of itself.
It is. Here is Barnett. He's going to scramble 40. Oh, he takes a big head up over the 40, but he picks up solid yardage to the 42 of 7.
Coming out to make that play for the Red Raiders, number 8.
That was Taylor Galloway.
Nice hit there. He just came in low and took him down, but a pickup of 7 on the play there by Barnett.
3rd down and 3 for the Commodores. Coming up on the 8-minute mark here in quarter 3 with the Red Raiders 34-0. One more score would put this in the mercy rule, just 1 point away. Now, if they would have made that extra point earlier, we would have had the mercy rule.
The wind's been really picking up here all night. It's cooled things down.
It has. No rain or any problems down here, which is good. Handoff here. This is going to be Hunter.
He has nowhere to go.
Yeah, 2 Red Raiders in the backfield blowing that play up. And one of them was Wyatt Dean, and the other was number 16. That is Desai Thomas.
So a loss on the play there of, 7?
Yep, they were at the 34.
4th down and 10 yards to go.
Take it back to a 4th and 10 for Perry.
7:07.
So I don't think I would try to punt if I was Perry. They haven't been able to complete that task all night.
Yes, special teams has been a real problem for the Commodores. They will go for it here. They have 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Barnett in the backfield directing traffic. Now a late player running on, and Perry's going to have to take a timeout.
So guys just not knowing their role or their need to be on the field, so that's going to be another timeout and give us another chance to step aside here on the C. Harper Sports Night on WMBS and Facebook Live.
And back here at Bill Powers Stadium as the 3rd quarter continues after the Perry timeout with an incomplete pass there as Barnett was trying to find Deontay Herring.
Herring was open, had a couple steps, and that was just a little bit long. He reached out, just unable to pull that in, but could have had an opportunity there. Barnett with a nice throw, but just a little long. Uniontown will take over at the Perry 37-yard line. And one other accolade here this evening, TJ, they renamed a locker room here at Uniontown Stadium for Harry Fee.
Awesome.
A longtime Uniontown supporter, Uniontown graduate, and barber here in Uniontown that was probably one of the biggest Uniontown Red Raider fans you would ever see. So they named a locker room after Harry Fee.
That's great, and it was again, of course, the Hall of Fame night as well. All those people. I guess they're going to officially do it tomorrow with the induction tomorrow morning here, and we have another timeout by Uniontown. We'll stay here though with 5:31 to go, and it's a 34-0 lead. I guess I didn't even do this tonight so far. We want to thank our live video stream sponsors, Marcua's Pizza Shop and MB Home Remodeling. If we look ahead to next week, Uniontown, they'll be back in action next Friday. That is going to be an afternoon game. They're going to actually play another City League opponent, Carrick. That'll be at Couples Stadium at 3:30 next Friday afternoon. And then the Red Raiders are back here on the 13th of September. Another City League opponent, Alderdice, will come to Bill Powers Stadium.
So we're just about ready to resume play here, and Red Raiders set up in Perry territory once again, and kind of wearing the Commodores down. Their numbers are thin, so it's not surprising that the Red Raiders are kind of pushing them around a little bit right now.
We said there was a new, only 32 players, right?
Yep.
On their roster. Here's a run play, gets to the 35. And on the carry was number 4. That is David Settles. Also a new quarterback in there, Gary, Nate Heiss.
For Uniontown.
For Uniontown, yes. Because remember, Cam Dugan went down right at halftime there, and he is not back out there.
Who was that run on? Who?
David Settles, number 4. Yes. So the new quarterback is Nate Heiss, 5'8" freshman.
They're going to have a lot of substitutions here now with the 34-0 lead.
Yep.
And there's on the
Heiss
turf,
dropped
Heiss
the
tried to
snap.
get around the right side. He's going to cut it back, though, make something out of nothing.
Still on his feet
and
is
Heiss.
Heiss.
Went backwards again, though.
Then he's swallowed up back at the 36.
Nate Heiss on the keeper, and a collection of Commodores hit on the tackle.
So the ball will be back at the 36-yard line. We have a flag down as well. It's a couple flags now. We have 3 flags, yeah.
Extracurricular activity on both sides, I think.
Yeah, things getting a little chippy, pushing and shoving. Now they got to.
Might have an offsetting penalties here, I think.
Yeah, we have some
coaching staff running out on the field,
yep.
dragging Red Raiders back to the sideline.
Yep. Some of the Perry coaches coming out as well now, so everyone's separated here. Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's against Uniontown. I'm not sure why they're halting play. I guess the referees are talking, or officials are talking about it, what they want to call. When they meet up like this, almost invariably, it's going to be offsetting penalties and nothing will happen. Yeah,
because we did have that initial flag back around the 38-yard line, and then the 2 late ones are when all the pushing and shoving started occurring. So let's see here what.
Face mask against Carrick.
Or Perry.
I'm sorry, Perry.
Because I said Carrick last week.
And they got. Then there's offsetting penalties. Nothing happens.
Yep, there were 3 penalties. Nothing, you're right. So it'll be Uniontown ball. We're down to 4:02 here the third quarter. It's a 34-0 advantage for the Red Raiders. And the ball.
Let's see what happens here.
And one of the penalties.
I get maybe that the face mask will be enforced. So that's a 15-yarder. That's going to push it way down into Perry territory.
There we go.
So that is correct. That was the first call, and that one should be enforced. And then the unsportsmanlike on both teams after the fact of no consequence. So that's going to push it down to the 22-yard line. 15-yard penalty.
So first down for the Red Raiders here. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right here. Here comes a handoff, and nothing there. Is trying to stay on his feet was Taylor Galloway, but a bunch of Commodores in the backfield there, and there was nowhere for Galloway to go. He gets back, loses yardage back to the 30.
Here in quarter number 3.
That's an 8-yard loss. So the Red Raider offense really hasn't had to do anything here in the second half, but they really haven't done anything. A total of negative 5 yards so far. Only positive thing was a 15-yard penalty.
So the clock at 3:12 of this quarter. It'll be 2nd and 18 now for the Red Raiders at the 29 of Perry. Heiss, a high snap, gets it down,
pressure again.
And he isn't taken
that
down.
Like a horse collar that time.
And that was Micaiah Caroline on that.
15-yard penalty. That's going to be an automatic first down when they had him for another huge loss.
Yep.
Didn't need to do that, and they kind of grabbed him by the face mask or a horse collar, and that's going to be a 15-yard from the point of the foul, and it'd be an automatic first down.
Yep. So they will mark the penalty off here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to recognize one more time Mr. Harry B. We have dedicated our home locker room here at Bill Power Stadium to him.
And so the penalty.
Mark it off.
Officially, the Mr. Harry B. Red Raider locker room.
And it is going to go down
inside the 25 to the 23-yard line, and that should be an automatic first down. Let's see what they do. I guess not. It's not an automatic first down. That's my mistake on the rule call there, but it's 2nd down and 12.
Here we go, 2nd and 12. Heiss. He's looking deep down the right side.
Like offensive interference.
Yep, but a flag comes down. It is caught down around the goal line. But this is going to be
back. That's going to be an offensive pass interference, just a push off.
And on the push off there was Anthony Sheffley, who was the guilty party there. He did make the catch, but because he committed a foul.
Just kind of pushed him, knocked him down, and made the catch.
Yeah.
What?
We could see that from way up here too.
That's going to be a 15-yard in reverse. So give 15. Get 15.
Against the Uniontown Red Raiders. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our winning 50-50.
So we're again 34-0. We're 2:15 to go here in quarter number 3.
That clock keeps stopping.
It does
with these penalties. So we're not getting anywhere here in the third period.
And that one goes back. They'll take it back to the 37-yard line now of Perry.
4469. It is a pink ticket.
Uniontown football still. 2 receivers to the left side of the formation, 1 to the far side of the field. Shotgun for Nate Heiss, the freshman quarterback in there. Another high snap, gets it down.
It's going to be a huge loss.
Yeah, blown up in the backfield again, and back there was Ramonte Hunter.
Number 11.
All over that one. And another big loss, and the Red Raiders continue to go backwards here, Gary, back to the 44.
Who had that carry, number 4?
That was number 4. That was Settles again.
His second carry, and that went negative, what, 5?
At least. Yep, ball's back at the 44 now. And it's 3rd and 3 country miles now.
Oh, they got this play in the playbook, no doubt.
They do. Under a minute and a half to go here in this quarter. Here's Heiss. He's going to take off with it, and he is going to run into resistance, gets maybe a yard or 2. And it'll be a 4th down and long here for the Red Raiders.
Are we going to see the first punt by the Red Raiders?
Looks like it is. Nate Searock comes onto the field. Of course, he had that the scoop and score after the blocked punt. That was back at the 9:48 mark of this quarter to make it 27-0.
And see if the Red Raiders can complete the special teams opportunity here.
For Uniontown, number 3, Nathan Searock.
Oh, there's a good
Here
snap.
Here comes, and the punt is away.
Nice. That's out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. Yep. So just kind of shanked it over to the left when a Brian Rozak wedge shank over to the left side for about a 22-yard punt down to the 23-yard line. So that's going to set up Perry 1st and 10 with still time left here in the third quarter.
Yep, down 34-0. 29 seconds to go in this third quarter to be exact. See if the Commodores can try to get something going here.
Or at least keep the clock running.
Yes.
What is going on?
So 1st and 10 for Perry, as they are, again, still in the huddle here. Now Barnett running over to the sideline to get the plays and back to the huddle.
And it could be another delay here. We've seen that several times.
Yep. Again, we mentioned Perry.
Just in the second half here, just a total of 5 yards for Perry.
And they got to get this off quick. And
there's the count. I don't think he's going to get it off. They're going to get it.
Yep.
They're giving him a lot of leeway.
Another player running on, and now's the delay of game. Yep.
Just coaching staff is showing a lot of frustration here for Perry. They're going to have to, I think they called a timeout, did they? I saw the flag. They did call timeout.
They did
no
too.
Flag, and that'll give us another opportunity to step aside here and see Harper Sports Night, WMBS Facebook Live and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
And back at Bill Power Stadium, and losing the helmet there as we come back on 1st and 15 was Barnett as he gets up close to about the 30-yard line. He's okay, though. Took a big hit there and lost his lid.
Picked up 4.
That's going to bring up 2nd down for the Commodores.
Nice little run. He sidestepped some defenders there for the Red Raiders, but he took the hit there. He needs to strap that thing on a little tighter.
And that does it for the 3rd quarter here at Bill Power Stadium. Uniontown 34, Perry nothing. We'll take a break here, and we'll be back with more on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS, Facebook Live, and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. And welcome back to Bill Power Stadium. 4th quarter getting underway, 34-0 Uniontown over Perry. TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, Billy Dice behind the camera, and Nick Barczyk back at our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. And we have a flag here. It is Perry's ball, 2nd and 6 at their own 28. And this is going to be a false start. And the Commodores will back up another 5.
That will create a 3rd and 11 situation for Perry.
It just goes to show what the need for practice is. We need you have to be able to fine-tune these things, get everyone on the same page, get your timing down, and all the Pittsburgh city schools have been on half days because of the heat.
Yeah,
and they haven't been able to practice either because of the heat. I'm sure that has limited their practice time. and ability to keep the squad all together. So they've had some pretty good athletic plays, but a lot of miscues in communication and timing.
Barnett with it. He's going to take off, and the pass is going to be intercepted at around the 34-yard line.
Intercepted by the Uniontown Red Raiders.
Let's see who got that.
I believe it was Settles, number 4.
Is number 4.
It is David Settles. He's made a little bit of an impact here, Gary, in the third and fourth quarter since he's entered.
That's the second interception of the second half for the Red Raiders. One that was taken back for a touchdown by Torrey Grooms, but this time Settles with the interception, and Uniontown will take over at the, let's see what we got here. Might have a penalty. They haven't turned the ball over yet. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, there is a flag, too, at the 20-yard line, so let's wait and see here.
Could have been a late hit on the quarterback, maybe. Let's see what the call is before we turn it over to the Red Raiders.
Just underway in the fourth quarter. 34-0 advantage for Uniontown. Officials still discussing here,
the defense is out there for Perry, so holding on. That's declined. Well, he pointed the wrong way. The official, Mr. Goretzky.
Yep, there we go.
Larry, good guy. White hat, Larry Goretzky is an excellent official. So it's going to turn it around to the Red Raiders, and they're going to take over at the 31-yard line, it looks like.
Yep. So 31-yard line for Uniontown with a 34-0 lead, 11:24 to go here in the contest.
They're going to need to get the sticks put in the right place. They're not right now. Now they're going to get them in the right place. So 1st and 10 at the 31. Heiss.
Here's Heiss. He steps up.
He has a man.
And it is dropped
in the end.
Into and out of the hands of Anthony Sheffley down the far side of the field.
Nice
2nd
pass
and 10.
there by Heiss. Put it right on the money, and Heiss just could not pull it in.
Yeah, Heiss, as I said, a freshman, 5'8", 170 pounds. Sheffley is a sophomore, 6'4", 160. So 2nd down and 10 for the Red Raiders.
The first pass by Heiss that was on the mark but could not be pulled in.
Oh, wait a minute. We did have a penalty, so it's on Uniontown.
So doesn't count as an incomplete pass.
That was, looks like it was a 5-yard penalty. Yep.
Yeah.
Back to the 36 here. So 1st and 15 now. Here's Heiss. Running to his right. Heiss going to keep it, 35-30.
Tries to cut back.
He gets a little extra yards, and he's driven out of bounds hard, just shy of the 25.
So a little bit of a gain there of about 6 yards, maybe 7
and
for Heiss.
Is that Heiss that is down?
Yep.
I believe it is. So we have, if I could find my...
Oh, he looks like he might have...
maybe hit his head down on the turf pretty hard. So we have an injury timeout, and this timeout is being brought to you by UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or call 724-437-7500. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute services. Relief is closer than you think. 34-0 Uniontown over Perry. We will pause here on our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS. And we're back here at Bill Powers Stadium, 10:42 to go, 34-0 Uniontown as Nate Heiss, with a little bit of assistance, walking off on his own power to the sideline. And so we'll have to see who's going to come in at quarterback. This will be the third quarterback for the Red Raiders tonight.
Looks like Torrey Grooms might come in.
Yep, so Torrey Grooms will be at quarterback now. The 6'5" or the 6 foot, 185-pound senior will be at quarterback.
He's a dynamic athlete that could really take over himself.
He
Already
can.
seen him with the 50-yard interception return and the jet sweep in the first quarter for the first score for the Red Raiders.
Yep, he's on the board twice tonight. And here is Grooms now. He's going to air it out. Wide open. That was Sheffley, and it's almost intercepted. Stepping in front of that for Perry was number 25, Lamont Washington.
Upset with himself. Torrey just put too much air under that when he had the receiver wide open. Just put too much air in and gave the safety the time to come over and make the opportunity for the interception. But that's going to bring up third down in about 6.
At the 27-yard line of Perry. So Grooms, the third quarterback tonight. We had Dugan first, then he apparently got hurt right at the half, and then we had Nate Heiss just go out. Now Grooms in there in the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. Grooms has time. Now he is going to be taken down from behind, and I believe that's Tunstall.
Number 8, Rozier Tunstall.
And it was.
And that's going to be
That's a loss back to the 36-yard line.
And that's going to bring up fourth down in about 15, 16. So Red Raiders will go for it, I'm sure. But Grooms now with the loss there of about 10 yards.
So fourth down here for the Red Raiders.
Neither team showing much offense here in the second half.
Here's the snap. Grooms takes it. Steps up now. He's going to air it out again, and it is incomplete. Again, it was Sheffley, the intended receiver, and I believe that was Washington again back there in coverage. So it'll be a turnover on downs for the Red Raiders with 8:53 to go, and Uniontown leading 34-0.
That's going to stop the clock, and Red Raiders just can't get that one more point to push us into the alternative timing, but they'll keep it here. So
Perry back out there on offense.
They really don't have any choice but to keep the same squad out there the entire game. And, probably being in football shape is that question here in the fourth quarter.
As you said, just adding players today. And this is a Perry team in the past was a powerhouse in the City League, and they're trying to rebuild it and get it back to where it used to be. So it'll be Barnett again, Santonio Barnett at quarterback. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 here to the near side. And Barnett, he'll hand it. This is Hunter. And Hunter
hit hard as he got about a 3-yard gain.
Then driven back, gets up close to the 40, and then driven back. So that's his forward progress. Michael Thomas, the stop for the Red Raiders.
That'll keep the clock running.
Hit ball at the 39, so a 5-yard pickup there.
Gain of 3 yards on the play. 8:03 remaining in the contest.
8:03, clock continues to roll. 34-0, Uniontown. Looking for their first win of the season and win 499 in school history. Barnett, another handoff here.
Got some room around the right side.
This is Latimer.
Latimer, he's going to have a first down.
He does, up over the 45 and up to the 47, and Perry moves the sticks on the run by Latimer off the right side.
On the ball will be.
Give him a 7-yard pickup and a first down.
And that will be enough for
So Perry moves the sticks here. We're just under 7.5 to go. And the Commodores come to the line.
Very slowly.
Yes, they do. Got a receiver each way here. In the backfield, a sidecar. That's Latimer again, back there with Barnett. Latimer again, right up the gut, and gets over midfield into Uniontown territory at the 49.
Give him 4.
Yep.
Spotted at the Uniontown 49-yard line, second down.
Hit that hole quickly that time.
He
and
did.
Nice cross handoff inside. Little trap action off the left guard and picked up a nice 4-yard gain.
Back to the line for the Commodores here. Second down and 6. Under 6.5 to go now. Again, 34-0 advantage for the Red Raiders. Shotgun for Barnett. High snap, gets
Same
it down.
play.
Here comes Latimer, and this time, he breaks away from a couple tackles, keeps his legs churning,
Close
and gets
to
to the
another
45. Tough running there, but a nice job by Latimer. Now we got some more pushing and shoving going on down there.
No need for any of that.
Nope. But again, a nice run by Latimer, Gary.
Yeah, I'll give him about 7 on that one. 4 on the last
4.
one, yeah.
Yep. Puts up a 2nd and 2.
I think it's 3rd.
3rd and 2, yes. Clock continues to go, down to 5:40 left here in this game. Ball at the 45 of the Red Raiders. It's a 3rd and 2 for the Commodores. Put a receiver each way here. Shotgun for Barnett, sidecar to his left. Hands it off. This is Latimer. Skips out of the first tackle, gets the first down and more. Latimer still on his feet inside the 30, and he'll get down to about the 27-yard line of Uniontown for an 18-yard pickup.
Nice running by Latimer here late in the 4th quarter. Gives him 4 carries for 34 yards.
Down to the Uniontown 27. DeAvery Latimer.
All here in the second half.
It is. No scoring here in the second half. Or the 4th quarter, I should say. Or we had 2 scores in the 3rd quarter, but that's been it. The Sea-Rock block punt for the touchdown and Grooms the 50-yard interception return.
That was a little high. Couldn't get it to Latimer, but this is
Here
going to be
comes Barnett, and he'll
get out of bounds.
exit the field down around the 25, so picks up about 2 on the play.
25-yard line. Second down.
4:20 and winding here. 4th quarter, 34-0 Red Raiders, but Perry driving now, trying to get some points on the board here.
Nice little drive here. All on the ground. Getting a little back talk there from Nick.
I don't know. What's he doing? Who's he talking to? Is there someone there? Is he talking to nobody?
I don't know.
Talking to himself. Here
That's
comes Latimer again.
Nice sidestep.
Going
Gets
to
it
the
on
right side.
Yeah, that's
20,
a nice run. He's
15,
got some room.
10, 5, and he'll go out of bounds down around the 5-yard line. DeAvery Latimer's looked good on this drive for the Commodores,
That's
Gary.
a 23-yard run.
They put him down, looks like around the 2-yard line there.
He has 5 carries for 57 yards, I think, all in this drive.
Yes. So Uniontown here backed up against their own goal line now. 1st and goal from the 2 for Perry. Trying to get on the board here. Get the goose egg off the board. Now they'll go into a pistol formation here. Latimer behind.
Got to give
Barnett.
it to him again. He's done all the work. Give him the touchdown.
High snap. It's going to go to Barnett or Latimer, and he will get into the end zone for the Perry touchdown. And they are on the board 34-6.
So they get on the board with 2:51 to go here in the 4th. I would imagine they'll go for 2. So a nice little drive there put together, albeit I'm sure against the a lot of backups there on defense for the Red Raiders, but it's a confidence builder for Perry moving into next week, and it does look like they're going to go for 2.
They are. And they have 2 receivers to the left. Got 2 receivers each way here.
Latimer out to the right, way out to the right.
Hunter is the sidecar.
Little
Here's
slant
Barnett.
pattern.
Flag down. It is good. The conversion is complete for now. That was to Chaz Jackson, but there is a flag.
Let's see what the call is.
And the penalty will go against the Commodores.
It is on Perry.
Might have been an illegal screen on that pass. See what the call is. What is the call? Didn't see a signal, did you?
I did not. And they're...
He moved it back 5 yards.
Yeah, they moved it back. So it was a 5-yard penalty on Perry, so it's back
to the, 7-yard line?
Yep. And they're going to go for 2 again here. So it was a 5-yard penalty. So they'll try it again here, spreading it out, 2 receivers each way. Sidecar to the left of Barnett in the shotgun. Has the snap, looking to the right, and it is tipped and incomplete.
Oh, wow. Almost fell down into the receiver's hands, but ran the same play that was successful to the left side to the right side that time, but unsuccessful. So it's 34-6 here on the C. Harper Sports Night with a couple minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. C. Harper Sports Night, WMBS, Facebook Live, and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
And back here at Bill Power Stadium, 2:51 left, Uniontown 34, Perry 6 as the Commodores get on the board for the first time. DeAvery Latimer, a 2-yard run, but the 2-point conversion failed. TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, and Billy Dice behind the camera. Nick Barczyk back at our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. So the Commodores will kick off, and taken by the Red Raiders. And getting up to about the 38-yard line as they unpile here.
That's number 30. That's
Walker. Jamari Walker.
Doing some work now from the return game.
Yeah, he had a couple, 2 fumbles early in that contest.
But Coach has him back out there. No problem. And we had to have Torrey Grooms come back out at quarterback, as the starting quarterback for the Red Raiders was hurt right at the end of the first half.
That was Dugan, and then Heiss got hurt in that third quarter there, I believe. Yeah,
run down the right side that he was hit as he was going out of bounds, and like he.
And hopefully that's not going to be an issue going the next couple weeks. Have to watch that with 2 quarterbacks injured in this game for the Red Raiders.
So it might be important for Torrey to get some reps here.
In case he's needed next week.
There's speed.
Another jet handoff there, and that is going to be
number 20.
Looking at the wrong paper. That was Tyshawn Jackson. He's a sophomore, 5'10". He gets that carry, and it's up to about the 44-yard line here. It's a nice game, yeah. 2nd down and 5. A lot of guys getting some reps now late in this game with it well in hand as we're at 1:25 left.
They're going to take a knee.
Oh, yep, there we go. So Grooms takes a knee. Maybe have to do it maybe 1 or 2 more times, and that's going to be it. And Uniontown will get their first win of the season, improved to 1-1. And Perry, first loss of the season. They'll be 0-1. And Uniontown now 1 away from number 500. This is win 499 for the Red Raiders. So here comes another knee. We're under 40 seconds now. And another knee by Grooms. And that might do it. I don't know if he's going to have to do it one more time. Nope, that's going to do it. So the Uniontown Red Raiders on Hall of Fame night, victorious 34-6 over the Perry Commodores. The Red Raiders are now 1-1. They'll play Carrick next Friday afternoon at Couples Stadium on the south side of Pittsburgh at 3:30. And Perry falls to 0-1 on the season. We'll be back with our post-game show here, 34-6. Uniontown defeats Perry on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS, Facebook Live, and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. And back here one final time at Bill Power Stadium, 34-6 win for Uniontown over Perry. And it is time for the post-game stats being brought to you by the Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. The Red Raiders got on the board first at 3:46 of the first quarter on a Torrey Grooms 5-yard run to make it 7-0 after quarter number 1. The Red Raiders added 2 more in the second quarter, first at 6:45. It was a David Ranatu 9-yard touchdown run to make it 14-0. And then with 1:19 left, Cam Dugan, a 68-yard touchdown pass to Calvin Winfrey, and that made our halftime score of 20-0 after the missed extra point. In the third quarter, the Red Raiders, 2 scores there. The first was at 9:48. It was following a Gary Smitley blocked punt, and it was Nathan Searock on the scoop and score after the extra point made it 27-0 Uniontown. And then with 9:23 left of that third quarter, Torrey Grooms, a 50-yard interception return for a touchdown. 34-0 was the score after 3. And Perry got on the board with 2:51 of the fourth quarter on a DeAvery Latimer 2-yard run with the 2-point conversion failing. And that's our final score of 34-6. Gary with some stats.
Thanks, TJ. With the Red Raiders scoring on those first 2 defensive plays with the block punt and the interception return, their offense was really not on the field a whole lot in the second half. And when it did come onto the field, it was much of the backups are getting an opportunity, and they actually went in reverse with negative 12 yards rushing in the second half. So they finished with 32 carries, 94 total yards rushing. They did have 97 yards passing, 0 passing in the second half, but that dynamic pass in the first half to Torrey Grooms, who had a fantastic game here this evening, catching that 68-yard touchdown. I'm sorry, Calvin Winfrey also having a good game, but Torrey Grooms with a couple interceptions, that 50-yard interception return. So the Red Raiders finished with 94 yards rushing and 97 yards passing for their total of 191 total yards for the evening. Perry really was throttled in the first half, but give him credit on that last drive coming in with the score late in the fourth quarter, and that was led by Latimer, who had 6 carries all in that drive for 59 yards, giving them that total of 113 total rushing yards on 28 carries. They did have just a 1 complete pass for 5 yards. So kind of a mishmash of a game here for the Red Raiders. They did take advantage of several of the miscues by Perry. Were able to put up 34 points. That's always impressive. A win is a confidence builder for the Red Raiders going into next week, and Perry will have some rebuilding to do and some connections to do with their staff, their coaching staff, and the players to right their ship a little bit. So that's going to be our story here from Bill Power Stadium. We're going to give the play of the game, the super play of the game, and that is sponsored by
First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. And we've decided on what, Gary?
The block punt by
Yes.
Mr. Searock that really kind of sealed things to start the second half and give the Red Raiders that 27-0 lead, and it was kind of coasting from there. But you have to also give the play of Winfrey and of Grooms some honorable mention with that long touchdown pass and the interception return.
Yeah, and the punt was blocked by Gary Smitley, and then the score by Nathan Searock. So that is our First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County super play of the game. And again, the post-game stats are brought to you by the Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. Gary, final thoughts tonight.
Well, as I said, I mean, it was a very festive evening here this evening with the Hall of Fame activities before the game and a lot of stellar people that were honored here this evening at Bill Power Stadium for their lifetime achievements and their achievements here at Uniontown High School, and that was great to see. And the Red Raiders were able to pull out a win for those folks, and they'll be celebrating again tomorrow here with the induction for the Hall of Fame. Gets a confidence builder for the Red Raiders going into next week, down again to a City League team in Carrick. And all in all, turned out pretty good for the Red Raiders.
So Perry, first loss of the season, 0-1. They will play next Thursday night, Alderdice at Couples Stadium. Uniontown 1-1 on the season. Their win 499, and they'll go for number 500 next Friday afternoon, 3:30 against Carrick at Couples Stadium on the south side of Pittsburgh. We want to thank all of our sponsors tonight, also our live video stream sponsors, Marcua's Pizza Shop and MB Home Remodeling, for all of their sponsorships here tonight. So that's going to do it, Gary. Great to work with you, and hopefully we'll do it again soon.
Absolutely. Always fun.
And that does it here tonight from Bill Power Stadium. Our final score, Uniontown 34 and Perry 6 for Nick Barczyk back at our WMBS studios, or Davis & Davis attorneys at Law Studios. Billy Dice behind the camera and Gary Frankhauser. I'm TJ DeStefano. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you again soon right here on WMBS, Facebook Live, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and stand by for the Trib Live High School Football Scoreboard Show. So long, everybody.